So I had this vision or this plan. I just wasn't sure how I was going to get there. I knew what I wanted to do. I knew what I needed to do. So I decided, you know what? I'm just going to vlog the whole thing, video the whole thing, whether it's a failure or not. I'm going to post it on YouTube so everybody can see how I did it, whether I came out on top or not. And in the end, it worked out well. So I hope you enjoy this video and make sure you subscribe. So I have an idea. You guys are gonna think I'm nuts. So it's a new day, it's a little drier outside. It's pretty early, so we're gonna leave the door closed for now. One thing that's kind of always bothered me on the car, like I wanna clean up the supercharger. I'm done with the decals. You see up here, this is my clear coat and it's peeling everywhere. Start to address this. So I've loved the decals, decals, whatever, friggin', sure I'm gonna get called out on it, on the car. However, they're old and they're starting to lift in areas. I don't even know what's happening back here. So I think it's time we part ways with them. They've been on here for a really long time. And I think it'll help clean up the car, make it a little fresher in the end. I have a plan for this. Whatever. You know, I'm about 40 minutes into taking these decals off, decals off. If there's one thing I gotta say, what a pain in my ass. These cheap European decals, decals. It feels weird saying decal. My whole life it's decal because I'm Canadian. Anyway, look at the residue left. That's gonna be a pain in my ass. But on a positive note.
A few moments later.
And we're back. So I wanna deal with this. So this is my roof and look how bad this looks. It's such an eyesore on the car. So I thought, what if we fix this? And we can. Now this has an unremovable molding. Somebody's replaced the OE molding, but we can prep this from probably here, same on the other side, here to here, and we can skin this. We can fix this. I don't know what we're gonna do about this, but I think it'd be fun. Let's get into it and let's see how it turns out. You can already see some of what we're up against here. Look at this. Look at all the dirt and shit collected in there. There's actually a hole, maybe right there. Maybe pure and clear, it's hard to tell. I got rid of the wiper, but look at this clear coat peeling. Like, how crazy is this? Anyway, and same around all the windshield here. You can see all the dirt and debris and shit. There's bugs in there, everything on the other side over there. Same story. We're gonna get it all cleaned up though, and we're gonna cut the carbon edge off, I think right about here, where it looks like the car's been repainted at some point. Cut the edge off there, make this roof carbon. Now, this is typically not something I would do with an electrical sander. I typically would use a pneumatic air sander, but it is quite early still and I don't want to wake up my neighbors with my compressor or the sander. So we're just gonna use an electric one. Get rid of this rear sprayer, being the rear washer wiper is gone anyways. And it's gonna be a fun little project. We got the coffee flowing, things are moving along. So this is the carbon fiber fabric. If you guys haven't seen it before, this is what it looks like. It's just essentially a fabric, but as you can see, it is transparent. So we want to avoid any bleed through. That's why I put the 2K epoxy coat on there. I've started sanding that. I got the sheet cut out for the roof. I actually did this carbon skin, man, like a few years ago. I could do way better now. I might redo this one yet. So, and then I actually airbrushed it in a little bit just to kind of make it pop. But if you're asking yourselves, why are we not doing a carbon fiber roof? And my concern is for the sake of safety. I don't know how well my carbon fiber would hold up if this car were to roll over. You have your pillars, your crush points, everything. So I think just skinning it, making it look good, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna look better than what was peeling. We're gonna carry on with the coffee. We're probably gonna play with the supercharger in a bit. I don't know what's gonna happen. The day is early, the birds are out. I live in a new construction zone, you can hear the hammers going. At this point, you guys are wondering why I didn't just wrap the car. I'm asking myself the same question right now. Next morning, things are looking pretty good. This is our first coat of epoxy still, so we obviously have a ways to go. Just shaping down on it. This is what we cut off yesterday. And start shape it, get things formed, uniform, and see what we can do. I'll probably pull this paper off now that the epoxy is, well, I guess it's not completely done. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but definitely gonna start cleaning up the edges, probably give it a good sanding, and then we can put another layer of epoxy on it. But it's looking good, it's nice and flat, and that should be a good outcome. Clear coat is just so bad peeling on this car, just everywhere. I was using the heat gun and a big chunk flew right off here. Up here, just everywhere. I saw a spot down here on the bumper. Everywhere, man. So I'm not sure yet what we're gonna do about that. Maybe I'll wrap the car. I don't know. I'm not a wrap guy, but we'll see. The roof's looking good. This is the final coat of epoxy that we'll end up sanding down and clear coating. But the weave looks fire. It's flat, it's smooth, everything looks really good. So I'll end up sanding that probably later today and move on from there. All right, things are looking pretty good. It looks flat. There's a little bit of air in it, but if I'll sand out, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna let this cure again overnight. It's like 8 in the morning now, tomorrow. Then we're gonna sand it and clear coat it. I have concerns though. We'll address those concerns tomorrow. But right now, this one's looking pretty fire. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up airbrushing the edges in, because that molding goes in here. I thought about filling this, but then I thought it'd be a weird transition to this. So I'm just gonna leave it, I'll airbrush it all in, feather it out. It should look good when we're done. See you guys tomorrow.
A few moments later.
Well guys, welcome back. It has been a minute. Actually, that's a lie. It's been like 3 months. I work at a town for a living. I don't make it up on YouTube to do this every day. I work in a town for extended periods, and those extended periods sometimes can be extended periods. So I was just gone for a 92-day stretch at work. It's 92 days, 12-hour days, and no breaks. So actually not every day is a 12-hour day. That's a bit of a lie. Like I notice things now like, where's my positive post here? Like where's that? So the goal now, we got the roof done in carbon fiber, we wrapped it, skinned it, whatever. I want to deal with the supercharger. I wire brushed this at one point so it would look better, but it doesn't look great. I'll bring the camera over in a minute and I'll show you guys, but we're gonna take it apart and get it cleaned up. Change the hardware is old and rusty, and go from there. Hey, quick plug though. Quick plug, it's my channel, quick plug. If you want a shirt or a hoodie, send me an email, tunertrucktv@gmail.com, and or you drop a comment with your email. I'll fire one out to you, and well, you know what we need to do, and we'll get you hooked up because yeah, well, I mean, obviously I'll pay for it. This is fucking tight. Oh la. Oh yeah, there we go, buddy. There we go, buddy. Okay, let's get cruising. Cue the music.
Hit it, Dolly.
On, I couldn't get a gasket. I used silicone, and I used the forward gray silicone. If you're familiar, it hardens into a rock. So can we get this off now is the question. Look at all that silicone. We'll take this opportunity to retorque the bolt to hold the adapter down. Clean all this silicone and shit off here. And start painting the supercharger. Well, boys, it's the next morning. Things are looking pretty fire, as the kids say. So we're gonna put, I was gonna get the proper gasket for this. All the part stores can't get one, and GM is 2 to 3 weeks out of the USA for the gasket, and I don't want to wait that long. So we're just gonna silicone it back on here how it was. Something like that. Should be lots. I'd say more than enough. Spot right now and be a little less of a back workout. Close that. I think the bearings are shot in this thing though, they're pretty loud. I'll end up having to take this off again this summer. Got this new hardware for it. So now is the game of what goes where. Start the music now. Okay guys, that's it for this one. We've got the supercharger all cleaned up now. We've got the roof fixed, the roof for my American friends down south. Now, this J32 car, and it's got a 6-speed too, let's not forget that, a little bit torquey. I do have some plans this winter for it. We do need to work on the tune still. We're gonna change some things in the interior, but I do have some big exterior plans you guys are not gonna wanna miss. So until then, I will see you on the next one.